A very good evening, viewers, and you're most welcome to the Nilecast on your West Nile Television, where we give you the daily news bulletins of the day, every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name's Okumaringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories this evening, let's have a look at what's happening today in the headlines.
In the headlines tonight, Adjumani district celebrates Uganda's 62nd years of independence. Ivory leaders in Arua City celebrate independence with a call for disintegration. And Moyo District Council asked to take drastic measures on individuals who lock public facilities. This and more in the Nilecast News Bulletin.
It's the 9th of December 2024. You're most welcome to the Nilecast on your West Nile Television. Let's dive straight into the stories that have made headlines tonight. Adjumani District commemorated the 62nd Uganda Independence Anniversary on Wednesday, the 9th of October 2024 at Biaya Secondary School Playgrounds in Adjumani District. Take a look.
As Uganda celebrates 42nd years of independence, in Adjumani District, the resident district commissioner, Adjumani, presided over the occasion. Honorable Mangapi Lawrence, the mayor, Adjumani Town on Wednesday 9th October 2024 at Biaya Senior Secondary School Playgrounds, applauded the people of Adjumani District for making the celebration come to pass. However, in his remarks, he cautioned road users to be careful while using the newly constructed road since many have lost lives.
We need your life so that Adjumani will go into a higher level. How do we need your life? Right now, the guest of honor, as the report given by our Uganda police in Adjumani, by last month, we have lost lives in the last 8 months. On this road of ours, we lost over 26 lives out of motor accidents. So, these roads came here not to take off your life. It came to make you do better trade. It makes you do better things for your life.
Honorable Nyama Ben, the district chairman 5, thanked the people of Adjumani District for maintaining the peaceful relationship with refugees.
Adjumani is stable and unique in the sense that if a district which is hosting over 251 population and they are staying with a host community peaceful, meaning you are unique people, you are a unique district, and you must care for yourself. The refugees are your brothers and sisters, and therefore when there is a refugees in the area, for us to secure and for our destiny, we must protect them and stay with them.
Taban Peter Data, the resident district commissioner, Adjumani District, and the chief guest addressed the congregation, adding that it wasn't easy to attain this independence. He said Uganda had to struggle for this independence. He, however, said this peace has enabled Ugandans to transform and develop better.
Uganda's Independence Day celebrations is a time for us to reflect on all the things that have happened. It is a time for us to unite and become one person. It is a time for us as we celebrate the country's progress and cultural heritage to make sure that all of us join our hands to see that this Uganda that we are celebrating, that got its independence, will move forward. So this is a challenge for all of us to wake up.
This year's independence was celebrated under the theme, a recommitment to secure and fortify our nation. Onjima Allen, Masi Draru, reporting for West Nile TV, Nilecast.
More in our stories this evening, over 2,000 guests comprising of school children, the business community and members of the security came together to commemorate Uganda's 62nd Independence Anniversary in Ivory West Division, Arua City. Take a look.
Arua City today joined the rest of the country to celebrate the 62nd Independence Day at Elifra Playgrounds in Ivory West, where over 1,000 guests comprising of school children, business community and members of the security plus the leaders, among others, showed up to honor the day. This year, Uganda marks 62 years upon getting independence from the British government on the 9th of October 1962. At the celebration, most leaders from Ivory Division demanded for further disintegration of the division because of its huge size, which they say affects service delivery to the people. Honorable Ronald Dradria, the chairperson Social Services Committee of Ivory Division, is of the view that creation of more divisions out of Ivory would greatly impact on service delivery.
As a council, we have an advocate that we need to create more divisions. And we actually, as a council, have already approved that the division should have more divisions broken out of it, so that services can be taken back to the people, back to the communities. Because somebody cannot travel all the way from Muriki up to here to get a simple service, where they have to incur a lot of costs.
Similarly, Honorable Malo Navutia, the mayor Ivory Division, says that transformation of Arua into a city came with lots of excitement, but however, today as leaders, they encounter a number of challenges in extending services to the people due to the big size of the division.
Government commanded that all the cities should start with one, rather two city divisions. This is the reason we only have Central Division, comprising of the former Oli and Arua Hill, that used to make Arua municipality. But the Ivory Division you see is a combination of former Banjulu, where you are, former Atumi, former Ivuni, former Aroi, former Manibe, former Dadam, and former Luko. This is a combination of 7 former sub-counties. The communities now move very long distances to get our services from here.
However, His Worship Wadri Sam Nyakwa, the mayor Arua City, acknowledges that they have notified the President, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, about the demand for disintegration, as he expressed disappointment in those demanding for a district instead.
I have already written to His Excellency the President about the issue of creating more divisions in Ivory. The other day, I got a message from PPS, the Principal Private Secretary of the President, that they have received my letter. At an appropriate time, we shall get the answers. Now, there are a group of people, Mr. RCC, who think that what the President had granted for Arua as a city is bad. They are agitating for Ivory district. That is their right. But I think they are not doing the right thing. They are not doing the right thing because this was a very comprehensively consultative process.
Honorable Lematia John, the Member of Parliament, Ivory West, called for unity among the different leaders of the city while dealing with the demand of the stakeholders, as he says it's their right to make demands to the government.
For an RCC, for us to develop the city, we need to have a teamwork. If we don't have the teamwork, and if this is the way we are going, this city will not develop. I want to be honest. This city will not develop. Honestly.
Meanwhile, Salim Komakech, the resident city commissioner for Arua City, who was the chief guest at the function, pledged to provide security as the matter is being pursued.
I only want to ask of you that while as members of security for Arua City is doing that, you will forgive us from not entering into your politics. That one we leave it for the politicians. We shall secure the environment for you to practice your politics the way you want to practice. My role as a representative of the President is to be a listening post and I report to His Excellency the President that this is the politics of Arua.
It's the third year our city is joining the rest of the country in celebration of Independence Day ever since gaining the status of city 3 years ago, which function ended in a colorful manner. Farish Majid, Masi Draru, reporting for West Nile TV, Nilecast.
During a joint monitoring meeting held at Dufele Seed Secondary School, Moyo District Council has been asked to consider taking drastic decisions on individuals who lock public facilities within the district. Okumu Dominic reports.
The joint monitoring meeting brought in the district councillors who sit in the Finance Committee and Social Services together with some technical staff and the school management to discuss and forge a way on how to address the continuous locking of the school by the contractor of unpaid variations. Honorable Anyama Williams, the chairman Local Council 5 Moyo District, implored the district councillors to consider enacting strict policies to help resolve the cases of some individuals locking down public facilities and offices, which he said is against the law and frustrates proper service delivery to the public.
As a council, we need to come out very strongly on this issue of locking public facilities. Is not a correct attitude, and we should not encourage it. A government facility, like if I'm aggrieved with a cow, I should not go and lock cow's office. It's not correct. If I'm aggrieved with the Moyo District or Ministry of Education, I should not lock out innocent children.
Mrs. Onger Tojeska, the Chief Administrative Officer Moyo, said the Dufele issue has dragged for so long and declared her intention to resolve the matter so that the remaining works at the school can be finalized and addressed once and for all.
We are ready here to have this issue resolved. It is in my interest as a technocrat who was brought here to solve a problem that this issue needs solved. Because if we leave this building the way you've seen, not completed, I don't think even us will be talking about value of money. So, engineer is there. I know he will give a comprehensive, maybe better than what I have said. But really, I felt we needed to understand where we are coming from.
Engineer Chiga John Chaiga, the district engineer who doubles as the project manager, gave reasons for the variation which to him came in as a result of the roofing design and the price of building materials.
Of design for roofing, for ICT block, vis-a-vis the bills of quantity. The bills of quantity and the designs were prepared by Ministry of Education and Sports. That priced timber structures for the ICT block, and yet the design had steel. In an ad-measured contract, the designs take precedence, and you follow what is there in the design.
Mr. Izale Omeni Albert, the chairman board of governors Dufele Seed Secondary School, wonders why the issue of Dufele keeps dragging even after several engagements with the concerned persons, yet as board of directors they are always open to embrace peaceful means of resolving such issues.
Oftentimes we agree and eventually it comes to be disagreeing later on with the contractor. I don't see why the whole issue continues to be ups and downs, and yet we should be able to amicably sit down and resolve this issue once and for all. Indeed, the issue has been a long time. Our interest is more of having the infrastructure functional so that our learners get to know what is happening.
Mr. Okudi Edward, the head teacher Dufele Seed Secondary School, said the way the Dufele issue is dragging affects the learners negatively, and as the school leaders, they are of the view that if the issues cannot be resolved timely, the learners should be allowed to remain with their parents instead of always being disrupted.
This means we are giving our learners we are destroying our future by ourselves. Because these are innocent children. They are from vulnerable family. The community, the level of poverty we have here within our sub-county cannot allow this learner to even proceed to LARO PSS
They cannot afford that.
In 2019, the government of Uganda, through the Ministry of Education and Sports, approved the construction of 5 seed secondary schools across the West Nile region, with Dufele Seed Secondary School being one of the seed schools. The ministry contracted Achoro United Investment Limited to construct all the 5 seed schools, but however, the company failed to complete the construction of Dufele Seed Secondary School, which made the company to enter into an agreement with Extreme Engineering Services to complete the project, which is now at the final stage. But recently, Extreme Engineering Services decided to lock down the school on grounds that the district has failed to pay their money, which came as a result of variation during the implementation of the project. It's upon this background that the district joint monitoring meeting was called to find a lasting solution to resolve the problem. Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, Nilecast.
And more in our stories. During a memorial mass in Arua City, Ivory West Division for the late Honorable Arumadri John Drazu, the former Member of Parliament from Madiokolo constituency, the general public was urged to emulate the characters of the recently demised, who was seen as an iconic political figure. Take a look.
Public urged to emulate the characters of late Honorable Arumadri John Drazu, former Member of Parliament of Madiokolo constituency, who was seen as an iconic political figure. This was during his memorial mass in Arua City, Ivory West, Community Ward, and in Kaswe Cell, attracting different stakeholders such as political leaders, clergy, academia, among others. Right Reverend Sabino Tano Toki, Bishop of Arua Diocese, blesses the family of the late, more so leaves them with words of encouragement.
We pray that these children and the entire family remain strong, standing on the legacy of their parents. And we pray that all of us can learn something from these great parents of ours. When we come like this, we should also take some lessons home so we can also grow in our families and do the good work they have done and have also good legacy as these two parents have shown to us.
Retired Colonel Dr. Kiza Besije, Chief Mourner of that day, preaches the gospel of justice, therefore encourages everyone to embrace it for the betterment of the country.
Justice, fighting for the equality of people, that we all are equal before God and we should be equal before each other. And that is what Honorable Arumadri will be happy about wherever he is, that what he started has been brought to an end. So let me tell you, you know about our FDC stories. They are not a big story. That justice will not be brought by these parties. And, you know, whether you are NRM, whether you are UPC, whether you are DP, whether you have no party, we have one task which is non-partisan to ensure that there is justice in our country.
Joanne Annie Kokia, Women Member of Parliament in Madiokolo District, thanked the family of the late for the brilliant initiative they have taken to organize the memorial mass.
I just want to thank the family for this initiative. When my dad died, it took us very long. It took us 12 years to do a memorial. And I can tell you, your lives will never be the same after this memorial. You'll find things just falling in place.
She further says, late has left a legacy because of his achievements.
When I see the school that the late left behind, I know that he wrote his name somewhere. And I know he must be celebrating somewhere else. When I see the beautiful daughters and son sitting here, I know that he wrote his name somewhere. Why? He educated daughters. Look at them. They're so gorgeous. It's a message for all of us. We might have different party colors, but we are one. And if we have the same vision for our people, then we are one, and we can join hands together.
Similarly, Engineer Patrick Oboya Muriat, The party president of Forum for Democratic Change calls for unity among people to achieve success in the country.
To the family, my brothers and sisters, we call for your unity. Your father loved this party so much. Thank you for honoring us with an invitation to this function. Because it's the FDC that is the party that your father belongs to. He was a founder member of the FDC. Indeed, you graced us with draping of his casket with the flag of the FDC. Kasero Badri, I will continue engaging you. I know you left in peace, but you can come back in peace. To our founding father, Colonel Retired Dr. Kiza Besje, there is no need for us to quarrel over nothing. The doors are open and everyone is welcome.
Late Honorable Arumari John Dazu was born in 1950 and died in 2021. Before his death, he served as a Member of Parliament of Madokolo constituency from 2001 to 2006 and was elected to serve until 2021 when he lost to NRM candidate Martin Drito. Oraku Benson Pastore, West Nile Television Nilecast. Today is Uganda's independence. Wherever you are celebrating it from, I want to say you celebrate it responsibly. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. This is West Nile Television. And of course, and as usual, the program is what is happening in the world of sports. Before we talk about any international story, let's briefly take a look at what has been happening today on Ugandan soil as far as sports is concerned. It's not all about the senior team of Uganda, not about Uganda Cranes, because we are all aware that Uganda Cranes, their battles yet coming up against South Sudan in Sekafa AFCON qualifiers. But today they had a game. It was up against Burundi. It was actually in the sister tournament of the biggest of it, called the Total Energy African Cup of Nations. But this one was actually for the teams, called the qualifiers for under 20 African Cup of Nations, whereby they had a brilliant win over Burundi, demolishing them by 4-1. Then on Friday, Uganda is set for a semi-final clash up against South Sudan. Still, I'm talking about the qualifying matches for under 20 Sekafa African Cup of Nations. This is yet regional qualifiers. That means after here, the team that is going to perform very well will be meeting the other countries, the under 20 teams from the other parts of the continent, to see that the class again in under 20 Sekafa African Cup of Nations. Let's leave that one there. I can also confirm to you this time jetting internationally, it's all about a former head coach of Liverpool and also Borussia Dortmund. In fact, he started his career with the men's before moving to Westfalenstadion, coming to Liverpool. I'm talking about Jurgen Klopp. As I speak right now, he has acquired for himself a juicy deal. This one not as a coach, but a football-related thing with the Red Bull. So he's not going to work as a head coach, but he's going to work as advisor to see how, of course, the teams that are under Red Bull
can be able to transpire. We have in so many teams under Red Bull. We have got new Red Bulls from MLS. We have got Leeds from England playing in Championship. We have got Red Bull Salzburg playing in Austrian Bundesliga. We have got Bragantino. Bragantino is a team that is playing in Brazil, Brasileiro. And then there is a team in the German Bundesliga called RB Leipzig. All these teams have mentioned they are under, that's a Red Bull. That means Jurgen Klopp will not be working as a head coach in any of these teams, but will be working as a football advisor on how transfers can be done, how these clubs can be able to transpire very well. And according to the report, he will actually start his work next year, 1st of January. That is the latest update I need to give you about Jurgen Klopp. And also leaving that one there, bad news already for the fans of Liverpool, as they have lost their custodian, as their goalkeeper Alisson Becker out injured at least for a month due to hamstring injury. He actually sustained the injury over the weekend when they were playing Crystal Palace. They won the game by 1-0. That means almost for a month Alisson Becker is going to be out for the team of Liverpool. And also a breaking story, and the biggest of it here is all about Andres Iniesta. If you started following football since, you must know about Andres Iniesta rather. This player has officially retired at the age of 40. He iconically played for the team of Barcelona. He spent 22 years at Barcelona since originating from La Masia Academy, and he was known for his partnership with Xavi and Sergio Busquets when he was playing for the team of Barcelona. He is actually remembered for so many iconic things. He scored the only solo goal and the winning goal in 2010 World Cup final against the Netherlands, making their country Spain to win the World Cup for the first of its kind. Not only that, also he won 2008 Euro with Spain and also 2012 Euro with Spain when they beat Italy in the finals. So this is the latest update I can give you about Andres Iniesta. What is the latest for him will also be in position to let you know. Let's leave that one there and let's talk about some of the gossips here, because we are just some few months away for January transfer window to bounce back. And the headline here in transfer window is all about Saudi professional club called Al Nassr. They are very sure that they can be in a position to lure the services of Manchester City and Belgium midfielder Kevin De Bruyne, 33 years of age, once his contract with the Etihad-based club runs out. That is the latest update I can give you about Al Nassr in relation to the transfer of Kevin De Bruyne, or is KDB, 33 years of age. And also away from that, Liverpool right back, that's Alexander Trent-Arnold, could actually be tempted to join Los Blancos, that's Real Madrid. That is the latest update I also need to give you about this particular right back, Arnold, in relation to his move to Real Madrid. And the reason as to why they are saying so is his countrymate, Jude Bellingham, who is playing for Real Madrid, might actually convince him to join the Los Blancos. Meanwhile, for Newcastle Magpies, they continue to monitor the services of Lille forward, that's Jonathan David, who has been a hot cake for the club of Lille. We are waiting to see if this deal will also materialize for all the parties. And for Bayer Leverkusen, in relation to Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen forward, that's Florian Wirtz, has clearly come up saying that he will be in position to join the Bavarians, that's Bayern Munich, come next summer. And so many teams have been interested in his signature, including Real Madrid. We are waiting to see if he will cross over to the Los Blancos as to the Bavarians. And lastly, Paris Saint-Germain striker Randall Kolo Muani could leave Principality des Parcs, the princess-based club Paris Saint-Germain in January. But Paris Saint-Germain, they are demanding at least 70 million euros, that's equivalent to 59 million pounds. As I had said earlier on, celebrate it very well. I am talking about Uganda's independence. I am out of the studio. Let's link up again tomorrow. Tomorrow, international break is bouncing back. We are having so many games in UEFA Nations League, plus the other stories. I am out of the studio.
Thank you, Rako Benson Pastore, for that sports news and that sports highlight. Viewers, we have come to the end of the Nowcast.